Hi guys, welcome to our channel. I'm
And I'm
Brad,
Yani, and this is
our
Our
two
Two Cents.
cents. In today's video, we will be reviewing the 2023 YSL men's perfume release, the YSL MYSLF.
Is this new designer fragrance from the YSL line about to start a promising line?
If this is something you'd like to hear about, then watch
Like and
and
subscribe
subscribe
na!
na! Considering the difficulties we encountered in obtaining a bottle and the lack of YSL beauty products store in our city, I decided to purchase a decant instead. With 5 to 10 sprays every day, the 5 ml decant lasts more than a week and gave me a sufficient time to experience this fragrance. Fragrantica listed myself's notes as follows. We have Calabrian bergamot and bergamot on top notes, Tunisian orange blossom in the middle notes, and finally we got Ambro fix and patchouli on its base notes. After applying my first 5 sprays, I immediately noticed the scent of my YSL Parfum with a mix of YSL Libre. The apple, ginger, and citrus fruits are prominent common notes shared by Y and myself, while these notes are blended with floral notes found in Liva. Before going to work, I applied my usual 5 sprays, but myself scent lasted with only a maximum of 4 hours with 2 meters scent bubble. Thus, I tend to reapply during lunch breaks. However, it settled as a skin scent at around 6 p.m. So, what's my verdict? I could say that myself's scent could be considered as one of the Y-line flanker due to myself's prominent notes found and in I would Y. Even dare to say that myself could be a unisex version of Y, since myself also shares floral notes with Liba. Hence, if you already have any Y perfume, then purchasing myself might be redundant. Also, before purchasing these, you might want to consider its poor longevity and sillage. As with Y perfumes, the scent profile of myself suits indoor or office setups.
When Brad wore this for about 3 to 4 days, he asked me to smell it on him because, of course, this is what we do as reviewers of perfumes. Sadly, it took about 3 or 4 days for me to actually smell this perfume on Brad. And this makes for such a stark difference between myself and the other popular line of YSL, which is Y fragrance line. For Y, if you would recall, it took only about 1 second for me to actually smell the perfume, and he didn't even have to tell me to sniff the perfume or to tell him what I felt about the perfume because I already smelled it the moment that he sprayed it from outside of our bedroom. Now, of course, it could very well be owing to the fact that we only have a decant or a sample-sized bottle of myself. So please take this with a grain of salt. Now, as to the type of profile which myself has, the opening is really your generic or typical out of the shower fragrance. It smells like your typical bergamot or citrus soap. Bergamot is too strong in the opening, however, it doesn't, of course, become headache-inducing at all. Now, that citrus note is just about there for about 5 minutes, and then by the fifth minute, this is probably where Brad is getting all of the Lieb references. The orange blossom and the ambro fix begin to kick in at the same time for me, but the orange blossom here is not really that strong. So what really remains is an amalgamation of the citrus notes of bergamot and the ambro fix. Now, personally, I don't get all of the references to this fragrance being aromatic because to me, this is just a citrus and kind of a sweet scent. And this is also probably why I would not say that it is close to Libre and also the Y line of YSL. However, that's not to say that you actually need this perfume because I don't really think so. This perfume is very generic to me. It lacks any distinct quality. If you're looking to smell great in a kind of hot weather, then this probably would smell nice on you. But then you're not going to really stand out in a crowd. And to answer the question we posed earlier, if this perfume has the potential to have another fragrance or successful fragrance line from YSL, my personal take is that it is a no.
That concludes our perfume review today. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. And don't forget to follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, X, and Threads accounts. See you on our next video.
Bye,
Bye
guys!
guys!